Awesome, everyone. So now I'm super excited to have this presentation for you about the royalq and really what you can glean from it, right? So super excited. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, give you the nuts and bolts, and in the end, I'm going to share with something really cool. Okay, first and foremost, I would like to ask you two questions just to make sure that everybody is in the right place. Do you want to earn a passive income online with great returns and very little risk? And are you tired of being scammed out of your hard-earned money, right? And you're looking for something that really works? Well, guess what? Then you are in the right place. So first and foremost, I would like to congratulate each and every one of you. You know, there's so many things that you couldn't be doing with your time, but you've chosen to make an investment into yourself by taking a look at this here presentation that could potentially change your life situation. So what we're going to look at here tonight is royalq. And royalq, I'm going to give it to you really the nuts and bolts, and then I'm gonna let you ask the questions that you want answer to instead of me going for every single little detail. Sounds fair? Awesome. So royalq, if you imagine Uber, you know, the taxi service, right? So Uber, they have a concept where they bring together passengers and drivers together on the app, and then they charge them a fee for kind of combining them together. Now, what royalq has done is that they have now connected investors, everyday normal people like you and me who wants a great return on their investment, together with traders, people that have experience in trading, right? They can look at graphs all day, you know, they read the market, all of that good stuff, so that we don't have to. And we can utilize their strategy inside our own accounts, right? So what royalq also has is that they keep your funds safe and secure in a third-party exchange, right? Third-party exchange. So royalq does not have direct access to your money. And when I saw this, I was mind blown. Because this is really going to turn the industry upside down. Because normally speaking, you have to take your money and put it into a platform, which you have no control over, right? They promise you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5% daily. You lock up your capital, you have no access to your capital. But what happens is that they give you back a portion of your own capital or from people that joins after you. And then, you know, a few weeks later, a few months later, they're gone, and so is your money. And that we don't want happening. And that is actually not even possible with royalq. So let's look at the nitty-gritty. So royalq is, it's from Singapore, right? Many people believe that it's originally from China, but right now in mainland China, all things which with cryptocurrency is banned, right? So they could have it just move the offices there. But this company is also registered in the United States, and every single person around the world who has access to either Binance, HUOBI, or COINBASE Pro can access the services of royalq. So royalq is a community of people that wants more out of life. They're actively looking and striving for something new, right? They realize that they have, they have monthly bills coming in every single month, whether they want to or not, whether they go to work or not, the bills are coming in. So they want passive income that comes in as well, whether they work or not, right? Makes sense? So these are people that they want more out of life. Like I said, they have goals, ambitions, dreams. They want to have, enthusiasm, and they want to have adventure in their life. And that is why we come together. We have a common goal, right? So royalq is a super intelligent app that executes automated operations and monitored in real time. And what that means in plain English is that it buys and sells crypto for you. Okay, so basically, the more the market goes down, the more the bot buys in, and the more the market goes back up again, the more it sells. And it does so automatically, right? 24/7. And for all my friends in Africa, right? You need no data and you need no Wi-Fi for this bot to work, right? So this will work 24/7 without data, without Wi-Fi. Good. Round the clock, round the clock, round the clock, right? So let's continue. So this here, because you can access traders, right? You need no previous experience whatsoever in trading in crypto. It's really user friendly. Just with a click of a couple of buttons, you can be connected, and then it's pretty much hands off from there, right? And you can always tweak a little bit based on your interest, but it's perfectly possible if you have the right risk management to just leave your capital there and let it generate a passive income for you. I am very big on constantly learning and growing. And just the other weekend, I was attending a virtual seminar for how to get your finances in order, how to rewire and reprogram your mind for success. And what they were talking about, that one thing that rich people do that, people that aren't rich don't do, is that they use their money to make money on their money. So when they get their paycheck, they do not spend all the money on liabilities, things that do not produce passive income for them. What they do, they invest the money, and then from the returns of that investment, they spend that money. Okay, makes sense? What happens then is that you take your money, put it to work for you so that you can not buy things which you can later, but initially you buy freedom. Because when this here capital generates a cash flow to you, then you don't need to go to work, right? You don't need that income. You can supplement or even completely replace your active income, right? And one of those things that they teach is that you take 10% of your monthly income and put it towards a passive investment. And this money is never, ever, ever spent. We have a story here, at least where I'm from, in Europe, about the golden goose, right? You have a goose, and this goose laid golden eggs. But what happens was that the owner of the goose got greedy, so he killed the goose to get all the eggs out. But what happened was, inside the goose, there was no eggs. And this is the same with our capital. If we keep money and we don't spend it, it just generate a cash flow for us, we can continuously use that money. But if we take out our initial investment and spend it, well, then there's no income. And what do we have to do? We have to trade our time, our precious time, in order to earn more money, right? So there we go. Let's continue. There we go. So evolution of money. This is really, really interesting. So starting from a kind of bartering system when we went back then to having gold-backed currency, right now the majority of money is not really gold-backed, and that's not really a good thing, because now basically it's monopoly money. So they are just printing more and more money, causing huge inflation. So the money that we spend a lot of time earning is just losing its value, right? And with the evolution also come credit cards, and with credit cards comes a lot of debt. And the cool thing, or not so cool thing, is that there's more debt than there's money, right? That's actually how they create money, through debt, right? So they borrow you money that they don't have, and then you have to pay it back, and then they borrow more money, and yeah, not a good system. But we have something that fixes this. Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, right? We have something that is open source, right? Where it's very transparent. The whole flow is completely transparent and it cannot be blocked, right? And that's what's so amazing about cryptocurrencies, and this being implemented into more and more, even companies are starting to adopt cryptocurrencies. And now with the boom of NFTs, if you've heard about that, cryptocurrency is just going to be a bigger part of mainstream. And we are actually right now in the beginning, right? There are still so many people that haven't started with cryptocurrency, and when that really gets root, I think personally, I'm very bullish on the cryptocurrency market will do this. And that's a very good thing if you are trading with it, right? If your graph goes that way, that's good stuff, right? And for all my friends, I have, in the very end, I'm going to show you some really cool stuff. But for my friends from Kenya, from South Africa, from Nigeria, earning in dollars, spending in rand, spending in shillings, spending in naira, that's a pretty good deal, right? Because of this inflation, right? So this is something that we can do here as well in royalq. So you don't have to earn as much money to replace or supplement your current income, right? So let's continue. Altcoins, Bitcoins, everything. We have like a total of 72 coins that can be traded on the Binance platform. Then there is the different one for HUOBI and COINBASE Pro. But the main thing is that you just connect to a trader and you can select which coins. Now you can, before you couldn't. So that's a new feature, which is really cool. But you do that and things happen more or less automatically, right? So royalq can never ever touch your assets. And because I told you about the triangle before, the more money you make, the more money royalq makes. And because they already have traders, they already have a service that works basically with or without them, they're just providing a platform. It doesn't make sense in any way, shape, or form that royalq would be gone tomorrow. But if they were to go away, which I absolutely don't think, and they would shoot themselves in the foot, your funds will still be safe and secure with you. And that's what I really love about it. So with the different strategies of royalq, you are able to both make money when the market goes up, when the market goes down, although there will be less money when the market goes down and you need a little bit more of risk management. So how do you access this amazing thing called the royalq, right? So to use royalq for a full year, 24/7, 365 years, 365 days of the year, have this trading for you. It's a once per year fee of $120, right? It's not 1,000, it's not 500, only 120, and then for a full year, boom. And I'm going to share with you right now, right, in just a full slide, how you can make this $120 back like that, right? So you can actually use that to start trading for and use that as your golden goose. So how to get started in 3 easy steps. Number 1, you get back to the person who invited you to this call, you get their referral link and you create your account. It's free, you can look around, you can download the app, right? And then when you're ready, send over the $120 worth of USDT. If you have never done this before, don't worry, your upline will help you. Activate your account, connect the account to your exchange, and select a trader, and you are good to go. Let's see, we have some. So where is that coming from? Awesome. Let's go. So 3 ways you can profit from royalq, right? Number 1, you can connect the app to your exchange and enjoy, trading. And this will happen whether you recruit someone or not. So this is a great, you could say, a great thing to have in the portfolio, right? People want to have a broad portfolio of things that generate cash flow for them. So even people, from all walks of life, people that might not be interested in becoming an independent business owner, which we're going to talk to in a second, people just want a great return on their money, because we all know having the money sitting in the bank is doing us no good, right? Second, for people that are familiar with trading, they can prove themselves via the app. They can do manual trades by themselves, and then when they, profit enough where, it's good, other people can connect to them and use their strategy, right? And number 3 is becoming an independent business owner, create an affiliate network, and we're gonna take a deep dive into that in a really, really short period of time. And this is here where people, really change their lives, right? Can really change their lives in a very, very relatively short period of time. So we're going to take a look at that. So royalq app, you connect it to the exchange. If you're a trader, you can complete 100 trades yourself, have a $1,000 profit. Other people can then connect with you, and then, hey, you can become an independent business owner. So let's take a look at that. When you initially start royalq, what's going to happen is you're going to become a V1. So you have activated your bot, you have $120, right? Now, each person that joins you with you via your link, you will earn $30 US, and this goes directly to you. And you can withdraw this because this goes into the app section, right, in the royalq app, and you can withdraw it whenever you want, right? It's just it takes about 1 to 2 minutes, and then it's in your exchange, right? It's just a crypto wallet that you send to another crypto wallet. It goes like that, right? You don't have to wait, right? You don't have to wait, or you only withdraw on this day, or this is the block. No, you can withdraw it whenever you want, right? $2, you can withdraw it. And also, the more money that the people in your team earn, the more money you will earn, because from the fee that royalq charges, you will earn 20% of that when you're a V1, right? So let's go to V2. And this is really, when you're building your business, you want to focus on getting as many V2s as possible, right? If you have enough V2s in your organization, everything else is going to take care of itself. Right. So become a V2 yourself. You need to have 3 personally sponsored people, right? And then you need to have 20 people in total, right? So if these 3 that you introduce, if they together bring in the other 17, that would also count. Now, each person that joins with you directly, you will earn $40, right? And now you will earn 30% of the fee that royalq charges instead of 20, right? Like I mentioned before, the more they earn, the more you earn. And this is where it gets interesting, right? Because here is where we get to have leverage, right? Because in the workplace, we are accustomed to, we do the work, we get paid, right? There's one model. Here we have leverage, meaning from V2, when someone in your team recruits a new person, they get their $30, but you get a roll up of $10. So someone else in your team who you don't know recruits a new person into the team, boom, you earn $10. And you might be thinking, well, there are 20 people in the team, but 20 can become 30, can become 60, can become 120, can become 500, can become 2,000. And then these things will really start to add up, won't they? Right? So the cool part is here, and I made a comparison in another presentation that I have, is that when we can leverage, if we have a team of 500 people, and on average, because some people are going to do more, some people are going to do less, say that they put in 1 hour per day, right? Just 1 hour building their business. Then you would have 500 people putting in 1 hour per day, and you would get paid based on the result, right? That's pretty amazing. That's pretty amazing. That's called working with leverage. And that is why I am so in love with this here industry, right? It's not my effort, right? It's better to earn 1% of 100 people's effort than 100% of your own effort, right? Otherwise, you have just go to job back and forth. Right now, you have a team, you have leverage. So let's continue. V3. You need to have 5 personally sponsored people. You need to have 100 active people in your team, right? And you need to have free lines, okay? So you have your personally sponsored, and they will come on a horizontal line like this. So you nobody is placed under someone else in this here system. Everything is in a straight line. And under 3 separate people, there need to be someone who has hit the rank of V2 for you to go to the next rank. So this system something where it really pays off to help your team. And in the V3, now you're on $50. $50 when someone new joins with your link. You earn 40% of the fee that royalq charges, and you get $20 now from each new person that joins in the team. That's awesome. And there's also something called the peer poll bonus. So someone who's in V3, if you have someone else in V3, you get 10% of what they make as well. V4, we are getting closer. So for V4, you need to have 8 personally sponsored people. There are 300 people in your team. And then you need to have 3 separate lines of someone who is below you in rank, so V3. And you will earn $60 from each new license, for each new person who joins via your referral link, right? And you will earn 50%, right, of the fee that royalq charges, right? And now you start earning $30 from each new person that comes into your team. There's a small caveat to that, but that's more into the compensation plan breakdown. But from the majority of the team, when that comes in, $30, boom, gonna go to you, right? Peer poll bonus. Someone who is the same rank as you, V4, you will earn 10% of them. And basically, the more V4s you have, the more you will earn as well. So just an added incentive to have more V4s. Now, V5, this is the not the last one, the one before the last one. Here, you need to have 12 personally sponsored people. You need to have 800 people in the team, not personally sponsored, in your team in total, and have 3 separate lines with V4s in them. Now, $65 from each person that joins for your personal link, 55% of the fee now, and you will of what the royalq charges will go to you. And when you get up to these numbers, right? 800 people, many of them wants to build their business, new people coming in daily, you'll earn $40 for each of them. Getting closer here. So peer poll bonus, 10% of what the other V5s are earning, and the more V5s you have, more money you make. Now, let's look at the big one. This is the big one. So this is the highest rank that can be achieved. And for people that has been in this industry before, being able to hit this rank with only 1,500 people, that's really something to look forward to, right? So some networks, you have to have 20, 30, 40, 50,000 people to hit the top ranks, right? So in order to hit V6, you need to have 20 personally sponsored people. You need to have 1,500 active people in your team, and you need to have 3 separate lines of people that are V5. So you'll earn $70 from each new person that joins via your link. You will earn 60% of the the fee that royalq charges when people in your team make a profit, and indirect license bonus of $50. Some of these 1,500 people somewhere somehow recruits a new person, $50 goes to you, right? And now it's picking up speed, right? So I'm going to share with you what some people has done, and we're also going to take a look at the questions that you have. Peer pool bonus for V6s, and bonus draw. The more sixes you have, the more you will have, the more money you'll make. Global bonus. This is the global sales bonus of the company. So previous month, from the screenshot that I saw, this global bonus is paid out once per month based on the sales of the company for V6s. They got $15,000. $15,000 just for hitting the rank, right? Hitting the rank, and you get to keep, you get $15,000, right? And it's a decent amount of money, just be getting on top of everything else, right? And then here's even more incentive to have. The more V6s you have, the more money you will make. So in a very, very brief moment here, I'm going to open up for some questions. But what I'm going to do, I want to continue in a little other way. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and then I'm going to share it one more time. So let's share with this. There is something I want to share with you. All right. I'm assuming you can see my screen again. That would be awesome if you could. Yes, that's awesome. So we're going to take a look at this, right? Because before it was really just, okay, there was a bunch of numbers, a bunch of ranks, but what does that actually look like? If we begin here with the picture on the left, this was a woman, I believe from Kenya, and it was like in a six-month period, if I'm not mistaken, that this was achieved. Here you see 7,039 people activated, 7,532 hasn't activated yet. And during this here time, she has earned $70,000 US. And that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. And for somebody who hit one of the top leaders from Indonesia, who hit the rank V6, they're looking at 14,000, 13,000, 19, 20, and almost $20,000 days. This here is not trading. This here is from the income from your team. This is team income on a daily basis, because there are so many people, making profits, new people joining. 14,000, 13,000, 19,000, 20,000, 20,000 again, days, right? It's amazing. It's amazing. But I also know this. There's going to be a couple of you that are super excited about these numbers, but there's also going to be people who are not, who think, well, that doesn't matter because that will never happen to me, or that I can't do that, I'm not good enough to do that, or like it's too much money, I can't even imagine getting so much money, and you kind of zone out, and that's perfectly okay. So the next slide is for people who are not jumping up and down in your seats right now. If you're not jumping up and down in the seats right now when you see these numbers, what's possible for you, next slide is for you, right? What if you asked your boss for an extra $500 to $1,000 per month, right? What would they say, right? You want to continue doing what you're doing, but you want to have a pay raise, right? Salary increase of $500 to $1,000 per month. Or if you are in South Africa, you want another 7,500 to 15,000 rands. Or if you're in Nigeria, you want an extra 230,000 to 460,000 naira. Or if you're from Kenya, you want, 57,000 to 114,000 shillings more. What would your boss say, right? Most likely they wouldn't agree to it, right? And for you to have that income, right, the pay increase, because at least where I'm from, originally from Sweden, every year you kind of have a talk about your salary, and generally there's like a 2% increase in your salary, and that's not very much, right? 2%. So how can we make this? Because take this, if you don't get excited about those big numbers, and I know that I have some really motivated people on this call who's gonna go for it, who's gonna strive for the absolute top, create generational wealth for themselves, their families, right? But for everyday normal people, right, who just like, hey, I don't think I can do it, but $500 to $1,000 per month, I can see myself, I could see how that is possible for me, for my circumstance, that is possible for me. If you're coachable, meaning you can follow a proven system, if you have a positive mindset, you have a consistent work ethic and a strong desire, I'm telling you, it is possible, right? Whether that is in, rands, naira, shillings, dollars, it is possible, right? If people can do, like I showed you here, if people can do this, right? Of course, they are professionals, right? They have been doing this for some time, or they are just, they have a fire inside of them that cannot be quenched. But this is for everyday normal people, and is possible, right? And I'm guessing that will help a lot of people out. So royalq and the industry we're in, the greater industry of network marketing, is the great equalizer. Your age doesn't matter. If you are a young man or woman on this call, right, and you say, hey, there's not a lot of opportunity for me, I don't have enough experience for people to hire me, or you are maybe in your 50s, in your 60s, and you have been retrenched for your job, but you can still not retire, but nobody wants to hire you because they think that you're too old. What can you do? You can do this. What if you are, for whatever reason, your gender is something that doesn't allow you to do the thing that you want to do, or the perception of other people have? This here industry is, majority is women. In the network marketing as a whole, majority are women. A lot of leaders are women. A lot of people who do very well are women, and a particular type of women in their 50s. I don't know why, but if you want to blow your business up, get women in their 50s, right? They know how to talk to people. They know how to talk to people. And no matter what your creed, your religion, your beliefs are, that doesn't matter either, right? Anybody from any background can go out here. It's a level playing field. You get your link. The other people who reach the top, they have their link, right? And then talking to people. That's all there is. Long-term unemployment. You've been unemployed for a really long time. You have a really big gap in your resume. It looks really bad. Guess what? royalq doesn't care, right? It's not a metric of your success. What if you're a single parent, right? You don't have time for anything, right? You're working 2 jobs, like there's kids, like, what can I do, right? You say, hey, I don't have time, I don't have money. Great, exactly. That's why you need royalq. You don't have time, you don't have money. Let's fix it, right? This doesn't have to be against you, because here's the thing: what one person's excuse is another person's reason. So some people say their excuse is, hey, I don't have enough money, whereas another person say, my reason for doing this is because I don't have enough money, right? It goes back to the mindset. So you can have some mental or physical handicap that makes it hard for you to go out in the workplace, right? Guess what? royalq doesn't care, right? You can earn as much money as you want. There's no limit, there's no cap. The more people you talk to, the more money you're gonna make. And we're gonna jump into that in just a second. Your ethnicity doesn't matter either, right? What you look like doesn't matter at all, at all. We have people from all parts of the world, every single country that, you know, network marketing is available. There is a top leader making 5, 6, 7 figure incomes yearly and monthly, right? Educational level, right? There are so many people, like I just said, that are, you know, making 5, 6, 7 figure incomes that just have the basic schooling, right? They haven't gone to high school, they haven't gone to college, right? They haven't gone to university, right? They just do elementary school, right? None of these hinders you in any way, shape, or form from being a success in royalq. It's the great, great, great equalizer, right? So you no longer have any excuse whatsoever. There's nothing holding you back except for yourself. And you can go as far as you want. You can soar as high as you want. There's nothing stopping you. So check this out. When I first started out talking, you know, online a couple of years ago, I was afraid. I was afraid of the word no. I was more concerned with my ego and what other people thought of me than the amount of money I had in my, wallet, because they go hand in hand. If you are very concerned what other people think about you, the dollars you have or whatever currency you have in your wallet is going to be small, right? So check this out. This really shifted my mindset. Let's do some math. I like math. Math is awesome. So say that you talk to people, right? Majority is not going to be interested and it doesn't matter. Check this out. You talk to 10 people. When I mean talk, you mean you see if they're open to an opportunity to make an extra stream of income. You show them a presentation. You can invite them to a Zoom, just like this one, get back to them after, right? And then 1 out of 10 people sign up, right? And if you're a V1, when new person sign up, it's $30, right? You get immediately, but then if they start building a team and, profits, everything else, there will be more, right? But check this out. You need 9 people to say no for 1 person to say yes, because you need to talk. So you need to talk to 10 people in order to earn the 30. You cannot just talk to people to say yes without talking to people to say no. So if you take the $30 that you made and divide it by the amount of people that you need to talk to, which is 10, then that's an average of $3 each. So every time someone says no to you, you will earn $3. But you don't get to collect it right away. And when I understood it, flipped a switch. No longer am I afraid of people saying no to me. I asked someone, hey, are you open to take a look at an opportunity? I showed them a presentation. I say, hey, do you want to get started? And say, hey, not for me. And in my mind goes, catching. catching, because I know if I keep consistent, if I keep talking to people, this here money is going to show up in my bank account. Just a question of time, right? Just a question of time. So become a servant. And I had this finally because there's another way of looking at it. So we have the money mindset now, okay? No, the more people say no to me, the more money I make, which is awesome. Which means that I want people to say no to me. Also, yes, of course. But also, you might be thinking, you know, I am not good enough, or I don't have the results. I don't know if they want to join me. And to that, I say, take yourself out of the equation. Become a servant, right? This is a quote from Zig Ziglar. He says, if you can dream it, then you can achieve it. You will get all you want in life if you help other people get what they want. Let's focus on that. You will get all you want in life if you help enough other people get what they want. So, okay, it's not about me, it's about them. So if you change your mindset from, oh, I hope this person will join me, I don't know if they like me, or I haven't made so much money, maybe what if it's not enough, to, hey, who can I help make their first $100 online, right? Who can I help? You see, you change your mindset from you to them. It's like, okay, who can I help, right? Who, like, do you know anybody, right, that you know that wants to make more money? I'm guessing you do, right? So all you have to do is ask them, like, who can I help? You're going with the mindset, this is not about me, how amount of my money I earn, because the amount of money I earn will, you know, have no influence, or, you know, will have no bearing on how much you will make at all. You can make a lot more, a lot less. It's completely up to you, right? You are not the message, you are the messenger. Your job is to say, hey, check this out. You see that? You think that? That's really cool, huh? Do you want to join? Yeah, absolutely. So you are not the message. You don't have to look at this. This is what I made. This is what I've done. This is no. Hey, do you want to make money? I found something really, really cool, and I have a presentation I want to show to you. Right? Okay, here it is. Oh, do you like it? Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's do it together. Oh, awesome. Right? I want to help you. I want to help you make your first $100. Or if that's too much, hey, I want to help 3 people make their first $10 online. Right? Have that as a goal. Right? It will change how you think. It will open up new avenues for you, instead of like, maybe don't join them. Should I talk? Oh, no, I'm too afraid. What if they say no? Oh, actually, if they say no, I make money. But hey, who can I help to make the first money online? So hey, you have someone, hey, do you want to make money online? Yeah, okay. Let me show you. I want to help you make your first $10 online. Like, I don't believe it. Well, I can show you. Do you think you can earn $10? Yeah, probably. Well, okay. Now you made your first 10. Do you think you can make your first 100? And then 1,000, and then you go from there, right? So we are now gonna take questions very, very soon. I have one slide. So just a reminder, before we open up for questions here, that how to get started, get back to the person who invited you to this presentation, sign up with their link, download the app. It's really nice app. You can have it in your phone, and then just start activating your account. You're good to go. So I really want to thank everyone, and I want to open up for questions as well. And I see we have a hand raise. So absolutely. Emmanuel, please feel free to answer your question, to ask your question. Can you mute? No? Not present anymore. Okay, anyone else? Do we have any questions on the presentation? Okay, awesome. There we go. Feel free, Samuel.
Good evening, everyone on this platform.
Good evening.
Yes, I was somehow late. We have light issues here. That is why I have to join you very late. I'm sorry for that.
No
Anyway,
problem.
that is the order of the day in Nigeria here. Yes, I am very happy to be here, and I believe by the grace of God, I will soon start making. I will soon start making some. Maybe activate my account and then start earning.
Yes.
Because I was able to register, but I'm still waiting for some money to enable me do the necessary things that I am supposed to do before I will start earning.
Absolutely.
So, yes, my request is I would like all of you to carry me along so that I will not be left behind and achieve my dreams.
Absolutely, absolutely. So we will help you, we will guide you. I am here. You and the person that invited you to the call as well. So the more successful you are, the more successful we will be. So I would like to ask you a question while you are here. What is it that you want royalq for do for you? What is the one thing that you will do when you make your first money with royalq? How will you spend it?
Yeah, good.
Hello?
I want to thank I want to thank everybody. I want to thank everybody.
James, could you just give Samuel one more minute here, and then I will be very happy to hear you as well.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you.
Your question once again. Sorry.
Yes, what you will do with the first earnings, right? So what is your goal? What is it that you got you excited about royalq? What is it that you want to use this money for that you earn on royalq?
Yes, my community is lagging behind in terms of head facility. There is no head facility in that community of about 25,000 per people and no functional head facility. So my main aim, if I am able to end here, the first thing I will do is to build a head facility that will help the pregnant women and other people that have to attend so that their problems can be solved. That's my major problem. That is the project I want to do that I have on mind. If I'm able to make up here, that is the first thing I will do.
This is wow. Wow, this is really being a servant, being able to give back to your community. You don't have goals, like maybe you have goals for yourself, but your first thought is how can I give back when I get an excess, right? That's so amazing, you know, being a hero for your community, right? Having that, you know, possibility, right? royalq could be that vehicle that would allow you to put that facility into your village, right? And this here in Nigeria is spreading like wildfire. People are so open to opportunities there. I had the pleasure of, you know, having many great contacts in Nigeria. And, you know, I really want to thank you for being part of the team and coming in here with that type of vision and leadership that you would have to have in order to give that to your community. I'm really blessed to have you as part of the team. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. My pleasure.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And James, are you on?
Yeah, I'm on.
I know that you also want to do some amazing things for your community. So if you want to expand upon what you began saying and also share a little bit of your goals.
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. I first and foremost want to appreciate your HUOBI presentation. I want to appreciate all the leaders in the house. I want to appreciate more especially my humble boss, Evans, the multi-millionaire that is on this call. I really want to appreciate everyone. Yes, like my brother has just said, we're from the same country, Nigeria, and you know, Nigeria is lagging behind in many things. Our communities are kind of being unable to enjoy the basic facilities that one needs to have. So I have a very perfect goal again in my place to like have a borehole for my community, because lack of good water and all that, I really be glad if I'm opportune to earn that much in royalq. I will able to like do that basically for my community, and knowing fully well that this is something that everyone can do, and provided we have some of you boss that are driving us through this, just like my brother have said, we may humbly want you people to carry us along, because we are just coming in and we are just novice in the whole system. I want to really thank my boss. In fact, really, our country has a lot of people, and we know we will prospect, do our best in order to get people online. And you know, because most of us, our fingers has been bent in a lot of networks. When an opportunity comes, we may have a lot to think about. Personally, I have invited about 80 persons, but I can see just a handful of them are here. Really is because of our previous experiences we have. But royalq is different. I'm trying to do the best I can with my own assistance from my humble boss. I will do the best I can to make sure I fulfill my dreams. And I urge everybody here that is the group to know very well that there are just 4 basic things here for us to know. We have to be, if we have a positive mindset and we're consistent on what we want to do, I know sky will just be our starting limit, our starting point. Precisely, I want to urge those people that have honored this invitation, this call. I want them to know that royalq is different from all other businesses we have been doing, really, because here is a system where your money is in your control. Your money is in your account. It's a complete decentralized system where you have a control of your money. Is different from those other networks that get our fingers burnt. So I want to appreciate everybody that honored this call. And we know that age, gender, religion, and long-term unemployment, single parents, handicap, and educational level is not a barrier here. So I appreciate everybody to honor this, that honor this invitation. I may not have much to say now, but my thanks go to all my top leaders that have made this Zoom a reality. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.
Thank you. It's so So amazing to be working with visionaries who have such a big heart, who wants to help their communities. That's really, really amazing. I see Vincent here. Vincent, do you have something that you would like to share?
All right. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Hello. Thank you, Mr. Marcus.
Thank you.
I'm grateful. I'm happy to be part of this meeting tonight. And I want to appreciate my humble leader, Mr. Evans. He has been of help. He has been guiding, taking me all through what royalq is all about. Although I started royalq in the past, when the deep comes, what I was saying, I get afraid. So I just have to turn my back. But he encouraged me. He enlightened me more about royalq. He brought me to the limelight of what the business is all about. So I appreciate him. Thank you, Abu Leader. And also to Mr. Marcus, you have been following up, encouraging me, showing me things that I need to know. Those videos, they are wonderful. It's really something. In fact, there is one thing our people say, follow who know road. I know that in every business that one is doing, there are people that knows the right road, which you need to follow them. So it's a great privilege having this wonderful team and to be part of this great and wonderful move. I appreciate you all.
That's awesome. That's
One
awesome.
simple question, sir.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Okay, my question is this. You know, in the crypto space, like we all know now, there is a dip. And my question now goes this way: in case one puts money in your royalq, that is in your Binance account, and you are trading through royalq because it's connected, and the dip comes like this, what happens? Because my experience is that I saw the trades that I already put in place, everything is going down, 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 down. Am I going to, is one supposed to stop the trade, or you keep waiting until the thing keep going deep, 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 your money is reducing? So I want to know these things because that is the fear. A lot of people that I've tried to tell them about royalq, they are much, much interested. That is, they have interest to know what happens to their money when there is a dip.
Yes, yes. I really like this question. Very great question. I would really love to answer it. So when I was talking it before, when the market goes down, the way you should look at it is it's now on a discount, right? The more you buy in on the lower levels, the better precision you will have. So the royalq bot is so advanced that when it buys in different, it goes down, like buys in different positions, and then when the market swings up, it can then sell off these different positions, right?
Yes, sir.
So what you want to do is when there is an abnormal dip, because remember, royalq does exactly what it's supposed to do. It buys when the market goes down and sells when it goes up. It does not control the market, right? It just does what it's been programmed to do. So there are two ways we can do. Either we wait it out, because this is the money that we have set aside. We're not supposed to spend, right? This will just give us a return on our investment. Or we add a little bit more money. And the best way to add money is when the market has gone down, not when it's at its all-time high. So remember earlier when I was talking about what rich people do, like 10% of your income every month, right? Okay. Your dollar cost average is called. When the market goes down, you add a little bit more, add a little bit more, and then you get returns on that. You should look at it long term. So the price value of your coins will fluctuate, but that when the market goes up to its original starting point, then you will have your full capital and all the profit as well, right? So to answer your question really simply, the more discount you get, you can either wait it out and not take advantage of the discount, or you can get more money in and get, can then ride the wave up, right? I hope that answers your question.
Okay, you put more money in.
Or wait, I prefer adding more. So a little bit, instead of having big lump sum, continuously adding when you can, adding it to you when you can. Then it will be not when it's the highest, not when it's lowest. You will continuously doing.
Okay. All right. Thank you for the answer. I'll still explain better, Mr. Evans. I like him. He's ever ready to answer any question.
Yes, absolutely. I'm super blessed to be working with Evans as well. He's doing so much for his team. He's, working so hard, so many times, so much time. Super blessed to be working with Evans. Great leaders. You're in great hands. So you will achieve very much if you follow the 4 steps, if you're coachable, if you have the desire, work ethic, positive mindset, you got this. Awesome. We have. Thank you. We have Enver as well. Would you like to ask or contribute to the presentation? Enver, please feel free to unmute yourself.
Hi, evening, Marcus.
Evening.
Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Yeah, so I just want to say thank you for the presentation. Very well presentation. I just want to say thank you also to everyone that is on the call. Yes, I was introduced to royalq about a year ago, and I did not have the money to start out right away. And then I was praying, and I was working, getting the $120. And today, through the grace of God, I managed to. I actually started yesterday. I was introduced by a guy called Michael. He's from Nigeria. I don't know if you guys know him. And I managed to register and fund and bind. Was a struggle, but luckily Stephen came through, and he helped me with all that, because Michael was offline. I had quite a bad experience because he was offline, and there were some things I wanted to ask him, and he wasn't able to help me because he was offline all day. And the reason why I was actually intrigued with royalq is actually because it is an artificial intelligence bot. I've been in the crypto space quite some time. I'm in South Africa, Cape Town. I stay in Kells River. And me and my mom, Serene, hands up to Serene if she's on the call, if she's not. She was actually the one who introduced me to crypto. 2015. Lot of online programs, lot of affiliated programs. Way back we joined Gladia Coin, and we lost a lot of money online, and we made a lot of money. But I've never come across anything like royalq. So yeah, my account is registered. My bot is binded. I actually binded a strategy. It's because I went into the inner circle. I also binded the is it AI bot? I binded that because Stephen actually gave me a tip. So now I'm just waiting to, I'm just gonna top up every time with $100 just to get to maybe $1,000 in the bot. But that's what I'm going to do. And the reason why I'm actually in trading and cryptocurrencies is because I've seen a huge need in my community, man. People are being left behind, and it doesn't sit well with me. So if I can just get something to work, and I have a lot of people that follows me because I've been in the crypto space since 2015, so I have a huge network. So people believe in me. They've seen me make money. So if, and I know it's going to work out, royalq, because I've did my research. So when they see me, or they see the results, because the results speaks the loudest. People look at your results. So then I will be able to help out my fellow people here in my communities, because we need to teach them how to work online, how to register on the platform. Yeah, because a lot of people don't know how to work with smart. They have a smartphone, yes. They know how to use WhatsApp and Facebook and that. But when it comes to more refined use of the phone, they don't know. So that is why I'm actually here, and I just pray and I hope that God will be able to through this help me so that I can help them, because the people are struggling in our current situation in the global economy. It's bad, man, and people are struggling to make ends meet. And people like me and you, Marcus and Stephen, and our guys from Nigeria, I think that we are like you said, we are the servants. And like Zig Ziglar says, that we need to, if we can help a few people get what they want, in return we get what we want. So if we can be that vehicle, let it be, man. And if royalq is it, let's stick to royalq. Let's build a team and help our people out, man, because our people are struggling. So financially, they are struggling, guys. I see it in my community. Me and my wife, we do work in the community. We serve the community. We hand out food and everything. And not that I want to speak about it, but that is why I do this. That is why I'm online. That is 24/7, looking for opportunities so that I can help my community, guys. That is it. That is why I am here. That is it.
Absolutely. Someone else with a really, really, really big heart. I can just tell, you know, people from Africa, you're so amazing, you guys. You see something, you have a community, you think we, not yourself, and that's truly, truly amazing. And also shout out to Stephen for helping you out. He's really amazing. He makes awesome videos as well. You should totally check it out. Awesome. So I really want to wrap it up here. If there's not anyone else who want to have the final word, but it's super awesome, you guys. As I said, this is a recorded session, so you're able to share this with the future prospects as well, so they can get a full overview of the presentation. Are there anyone who wants to say any final words before we end for today? Anyone?
Yes, I want to.
Yes,
Yes,
James.
I want to say something. just more or less like a repetition of what I have said. I want to congratulate everybody that honored this invitation. I want them to go back. My little advice is that everybody will go back and try to work very hard by trying to do prospecting to get people on board, and then make it reverent, provided we don't have our top leaders here that are working for us, that are helping us 24/7. You can get your prospect, and you can get somebody that will do the presentation for that particular theme of yours. Our two top leaders are hardworking. They are behind us 100% behind us, trying to see that all things work for us. So we must not rent on trying to bring people on board. We know here in Nigeria, really we have issues, but people want to see results, really. If you work hard and you have results, the result will speak for you, and you may not have issues in prospecting at all. Because really, as I used to emphasize, most of our fingers were bent because of these so-called return on investment schemes and the rest of them. So please, I just urge everybody to try and do his best to recruit his team. And we are working as a team. We are not going to say anything. We do the best we can to assist and do presentation to people that come on board. Thank you, and thank you everybody that honored this great Zoom call. Thank you, and remain blessed.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, awesome everyone. Thank you so much for attending, and have a great evening. And I will update you from the coming Zoom, so feel free to join. There will be new trainings and also bring your prospects. Thank you very much. Bye bye everyone.